Morning, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic start. I just want you to know I actually starting to dig this cover now, because look how it can kind of flatten things out. The other one actually made the things look bulkier, so I think this cover's growing into me now. I like it because it actually shows you a little bit of the shape of your scooter, or aka motorcycle. But yeah, it's really nice. So hopefully, I know that last video there I did the cover kind of in the midsection of the video of the troubleshooting the tail light and everything. Sorry about that. It's like cutting in my video. I didn't do it right, or it just kind of cut a little bit, but it was all in there anyway. You got to see it. It might be in different segments, but you guys kind of get the idea. But yeah, this is how it's going to be with the GY case, so I think it's going to be perfect. Now I was thinking also of is troubleshooting the alarm, remote alarm, because I don't give up that easily. So let's kind of keep on doing what we can. And today we're going to bleed the brakes for our rear. That shouldn't be too hard. We could probably do it in here and just kind of use this old little beat up setup here. Oh, I forgot to remove the other little tie. This is not really what's holding it from, I think it's not. Maybe it is actually a little tug. So let's go ahead and release this little tug here. Yeah, it might be this one. Just gotta push the snap. There you go. Get you guys to see it here. Little snap there, just pushing this one, it'll probably release itself. There you go. The other side. There's the female side. And now we can unveil it. I'm getting tongue-tied today. Awesome. I just had a big breakfast. Pretty much I had some rice and some braised beef stew or curry or whatever it was. It was delicious. Had leftover Little Caesars thin crust pizza, which is always my favorite. We just started introducing them, so I kind of like it. We'll probably need this guy here. We're going to actually poke a hole in him. We get our, brake fluid in there. We'll see. Well, probably not need something that big. Maybe we can find a little smaller empty bottle somewhere laying around. We'll keep this over here in case I need to put motor oil in there. But maybe just a little smaller water bottle will do the trick. Empty water bottle, we'll find one. It'll come up. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and try to see if we can troubleshoot our remote start again. So let's see how this cover. This is the first time I'm actually unveiling the cover back. So let's see. Let's see how it looks. So all this side right here, it has the cotton. This side doesn't though. So I'm not sure how is it there. Is this side more critical stuff? All I can think of is the exhaust. Other than that, it's pretty much the same with me. So I guess it's marked here. So I guess maybe the white area. No, it can't be either. So I guess the design, you can't probably tell which is going to have this, nice fabric on it and which doesn't. But it won't stop us though, because we gotta go and get our remote start to work. Hopefully our front fork will come in shortly and we'll be able to install that sucker as well. So there it is. This is it. This is how it looks like a parachute almost. Huge. So let me see if I can wind it up. Can't really wind it up anywhere. I mean, doesn't seem like it. Let me see if I can do this way or something. See how much I can roll it up by my hand. I'm not usually like to do the roll part. So it's like setting up a tent. I like to grab things and let it disappear, sort of. But it wasn't too bad like that. I wound it up with one hand, which is a good thing. That way I can just stuff it somewhere. So still got a little bit. Probably fill up my GY case, half of it at least, if I packed it right. All right, so let's go back to our switch here. We're going to utilize this switch here, and we're going to manipulate the wires to probably create a kill switch, as well as maybe use the third one as sort of our blue wire. And besides, I actually want to bring the blue wire up to the handlebar anyway, just for future troubleshooting and be easier. So that's what I'll do. I'll bring the blue wire, and I'll maybe even replace one of these ground wire with the blue wire. Who knows? But I'll bring the blue wire up to here or something. That way we can tap it. So I'll have to make the junction for the blue wire anyway, instead of just having him disappear here. I regret cutting him again. I should actually go ahead and get that tip straightened out. So what I'll do, we'll make a junction now. We'll make a permanent wire to jump it from here at least to the handlebar. That way, if we need to get to that blue wire, we won't have to ever remove the whole front again. So that's what we'll do. So let's get started. Continuing on where we were, we'll have to make the wires in the jumper. We won't need our soldering, but we will need our solderless tip in order to make that possible. So let's get this guy out of here. We'll need our jumper cables to play around again. We need some wires. We'll need our thing to cover I mean, it's supposed to be able to see your inspection. You know, that's what the purpose of having those things are, to help you inspect and see if you did a good soldering job or not. But we know ours is not going to be that great. So even with the solderless, so we're just going to go ahead and put an extra heat shrink to cover our mistakes. So we'll need a blue one. I think this is all we'll need from this guy here. I mean, I'm sorry, the red one. These guys seem to be the more. I'm glad they gave us more of those. The blue one we have plenty of. We don't actually ever had to jump the big one yet. That's probably for something like the battery cables and stuff. Battery wires, but okay, let's go and, oh, we're gonna need a spicer. Should have brought it out when I had it in there. There we go. All right, let's do this. We'll create the jumper cable for this guy, and we'll need the right wires for it too. Let's go ahead and dedicate the blue wire for it. It's blue, right? All right, get our blue wire here from this guy here. I think we're just gonna give him the whole blue wire, and we'll cut them as we need them. So we'll drop them through the loop, I guess, or I think coming downward is probably easier than going upward, right? So which one's more closer blue to us? It seems like it's like a purplish blue or something like that, Sue. So I think this is the same blue all around. Let's go and twine that out of there. They're so flexible. It's really cool, but look at that. We got, he's the only one. Started like a bluish, almost like a bluish purple almost now. All right, let's go and get these guys bounded back. It's kind of cool. They give you a little strapper here. So let's see if I think this is it. Just kind of wind it back so we can keep it. And it's easily windable too, so flexible. So let me go ahead and get this tie strap back in here. Keep it intact so we don't have to worry about a bunch of loose ends when we need it again. All right. So we'll make this jumper permanent. I mean, we'll make a jumper wire directly to the handlebar area. Where we peg it, it's still debatable where we're going to really decide. There we go. Put it back in his little Pinteco. Cute name. They did a good job in branding themselves. There we go. And even the plastic bag feels nice. It's not like your typical Ziploc bag. I'm not sure it's anti-static or special or anything like that. Okay, so anyway, so let's go and get this guy here. We're gonna have to square him away. I shouldn't. No, that's why I don't want to keep on getting shorter and shorter. So I'm glad we're making a jumper cable now. Okay, so he just needs about a centimeter. See there? Just enough to expose his wire. And then this guy's gonna have the same deal, centimeter. He's more easier to cut on the surface. Sorry, I got the morning sniffles again. Or it's actually close to afternoon now. It's warm. I think our sunshine is coming back to us. Obviously, this little small one's gonna go in there. Look how much thicker this one is. This one might be a 20 gauge wire, the one that we have on our alarm, versus, see this right there. See that? 20 gauge wire versus 18 gauge. So much more thicker, right? All right, so here we go. We can get our heat shrink later because we can always come from the other side. There we go. Put that in there. God, you gotta love this technology. All you need is a lighter. Come on. There we go. Gotta reach over there. Oh yeah, we're gonna actually drop it down, we said, okay? So let's drop it down, let gravity help us. Help itself. Okay. There we go. We gotta pull them from the inside now. Wherever he may be. That was easy, huh? Alright, so we got it dropped down. Now it's time to fire it up. Well, we'll fire it up when we mash it up. How about that? Okay, you can see here, I just put enough here for it to meet each other. Nothing fancy or nothing. Okay, now I shouldn't have done that before I put it in here, but we'll see what happens. There we go. Keep it all in the Kind of have it all mashed there. Doesn't look that bad. Now remember again, this thing usually want to get away from all the rubber area. And I want to make sure I put force on this side as well. There we go. What I'm do now, he's in between my two fingers here. I got him between my hands. There we go. Then we'll work the beads. Gotta get the solder to melt. I'll even twist the wire here to get to the side of the bead. There we go, it's sizzling now. I know it looks horrible, but the idea for it to stick, right? Alright, let's heat to shrink this sucker. Now it's getting close to my plastics, I gotta be really careful. Alright. Not bad, done. That was simple. And we'll do a little tug test as soon as we wipe off this excess real quick here. Got a little shop rag, that'll do it. And we'll feed our little guy here with, do we have a blue one that's small? I don't think so. I think a blue one's pretty big. Yeah, blue one's pretty big, so we'll have to give him one of these guys again. The black one's like the common color. Alright. See how it looks. Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. Here, I'll wipe it out. We'll wipe it. That. Yeah, it popped a little bit of the insulator. That's okay. We're going to put another one over it anyway, so it'll be fine. Right, let's do the tug test. It ain't going nowhere. Cool. We got a good junction here. No way of testing continuity because I don't have the other end to this guy, unfortunately. Alright, so what? I just pulled it out. Look at me. Such a dodo. Alright, anyway, that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to feed it back up where it's not like we have a long ways to go. It's just like out to there, really. And we might be able to design this in a way where it can go behind the brake cables and all the other good stuff. So let's see. Because I really want to tuck it behind the brake cables. This guy right here. Objectively. Okay, there he goes. Look, his head's popping out. Alright, stay there for me. Alright, there we go. Look at that. And then we can pull it like this. Just gotta be careful. Now, I still need to feed this guy here. So let's feed him in. He's gonna be giving a little roller coaster ride back down. There we go. Feed him in. Take him back all the way down here. There he is. He's coming. He's coming around the mountain when he comes. Or should be coming around the mountain. Okay, there we go. This is it. This is where we'll land him at. Or heat her. And where is my little trusty lighter? Put in the ground level. There he is. Right below the seat. Alright. Since there's so much plastic here, you just want to get it out of the way. So we'll do it this way. Super. All right. Wow. This one's fine. All right. Nice. Think it'll stay. All right. So a little bit bulkiness there, but that's fine. This guy was like burning up a little bit. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of get an idea how we want this to. We don't want any extra slack of wires, you know. So let's see how we're gonna do this. We want it to curve. We want to curve a bundle just enough here, like all the other ones. Then we bring it up to here, which we're gonna go ahead and try to loop through the wires here. I'm gonna try to fish it in, see if I can do this. What I wanna do is fish it into this little hole there. See, I wanna fish it in right there. So let me go ahead. You're gonna have to get this guy out of the way for a second. Okay, so what I want to do is fish this wire through this little holder there. If I can get through this guy too. There we go. Kind of snake him in there. He's so flexible, he's able to do it. There we go. Gotta get him back out the other end. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. So there we go. See, we got him in there. And we just want to get him through here. So he needs to come in and go further in there for us. So just grabbing him in. He's got probably ways to go, so I'm not sure we can get him straight in like this, so we'll try our best. A little flexible there. Let me move these guys out for a second. That way I know where I'm working at. Or we can use this guy here as a guiding rod. Where are you, guiding rod? There we go, that's our guiding rod there. Now, had he been that stiff, we wouldn't have no problem, so we're gonna have to tie him to a little guiding rod. So here we go, we'll just get a little paper. Should be able to tie him, no problem. This masking tape did a really good job for us. Okay, bring him over. Put the two together, marry them. Where did the tape just disappear to? Gotta love it, huh? Things just like work their magic. Every time I have it in my hand, they just like pow, gone. Found them right there. 1 and 2. Oh, he sticks. There we go. All right, gotta get him thin because he might not fit the other guy really well. Also, maybe they want to close him up. Okay, I think I got him. I think we can poke him through here like this. We just need him to have some strength to poke through. Okay. There we go. Just a little bit in there. Goes a long way. Oh, he made it through. He poked through the tape, darn it. Okay, gotta pull it all out. Sucky. Oh, well, at least the tape came out with us, huh? Come on, he can't be that bad to get in there. Let's try it again. Let's try to do it without the rod. Just, we kind of get an idea. There we go, he's going. Just, he gets bent out of shape like around this area right here. Just gotta maybe feed him little by little from here. It's like a snake. Sorry, I know you guys can't see it now. Coming out yet? No, we're waiting for him to come out here. So he doesn't have that far to go. It's not like he has like miles or anything like that. Just got this little round area. So let me try it again. I know it's crunching, but I'm hoping to crunch some of them will come out through here. There we go. I think he's poking himself out. I think. don't know. I seem like I got a lot of them in there, but he's still not poking his. Oh, there he is. Look, his head's just like right there. Worst can I can get a plier and pull him out right now. His head's like sticking right there at me. All right, buddy. There he is. Look at him in blue right there. Oh, sorry. You guys see him? He's gonna poke his little nasty head out soon enough. Look at that. I'm pretty good at picking, huh? Alright, so let's gonna do this. We're gonna pull it, give it enough slack. So this is our blue alarm wire here. There we go. Let's make sure none of this is cross. Or is it? That's not too bad. Should go before the brake line though, unfortunately. Damn it. Now I gotta pull him back out, possibly. I thought we got him underneath the brake line. Oh, we sort of? Or we did? Or we tried? Let's see. Yeah, we didn't try long enough, so let's do it again. Pull him out. I think we gotta go through here, because I don't want him to cross over all those brake lines. That's a problem. So here we go. We got it. Okay, here we go. Let's go behind all these other, well, these other wires are fine, but it's just that brake line that's holding us back. All right, there we go. Get them out. One thing to get them out, another thing to feed them through the other thing. So let's try this again. Make sure he's over all the brake line this time. You know what we could have got done? We could have gotten through the brake line through here. I wasn't really thinking. Or no, it could have been, it was looping behind the brake line, so this is the only way. All right, here we go. We're gonna feed it through. Oh, sorry. Take a few snapshots now. This thing's, the only problem with this thing is he keeps on wanting to fall loose. There we go. Let's bring this over here again, loop it. That way it doesn't create a curve for this thing to be able to come right through. Then what I did was I just kind of fed it little by little. Have it have some pressure in zone there. It'll start crunching, but good and bad. This thing's very flexible, so you have a problem with shoving it into holes like these. But once you see it in there, it should be fine. All right, let's take a look at this. See if he's poking his head out again. If I got lucky, maybe. No, he's not even close. Where is he? No, I don't see him. I don't see him through here. I don't see him even near here. All right, first time was easy. Now it's gonna get us. He's okay. Let's pull him out. Straighten this tube, or get this tube in a way where it doesn't crunch. Kind of lift everything off from its, sort of like create a little crease here where it can just go flow top wise. So I think we did that now. So let's go ahead and feed him in. Just kind of help direct him. He doesn't need to bend any corners. He shouldn't. Almost maybe. Okay, kind of help him as we go. Gonna shove some more in there. I think I got quite a bit in there already. He should at least come out somewhat. All right, let's check him out again. Darn it, he's not even near us. Where the heck is he? It's all right. Worst come to worst, we can use the rod as a guide. See if I can do that without the tape. Just using the guide as a ride. I mean, the guide as a... It's got to be somewhere around here. I'm feeding a lot of them in there, but he's getting crunched because he's so flexible. That's a problem where I'm sort of seeing there. He's twirling himself in there. Oh man. Alright, let's see if he's anywhere near here. Alright, let's do the old tape trick again, unfortunately. Look at that. Went in that much already. And he still did not. Okay, let's try this again. Straighten out this bad boy. I'll try it one more time without anything, help, a rod or whatever, but sometimes it's good to take a couple steps backward in order to move forward. I'm just waiting to see the other end. If he just needs to stick his head out there, I can rescue him from the other end. The thing about him is, it's just a little bit. Oh, there he is. Look, he's sticking his head out for us. Like, hey, I'm here. I can almost fish him out myself, like right now. It's right there, but no need to when you have a plier, right? All right, buddy. Oop, wrong one. I was pinching the green wire. Let me get this blue wire. That's it. There we go. Pulled him out. There we go. Now he shouldn't have any problem crisscrossing himself. The rest we can straighten him out here. We'll probably put him over the throttle cable as well. So let me go and get this guy here. Let's look at the throttle cable. How's the throttle cable treating him? Okay, let's pull off all the slack first, see where we're at in this guy. All right, there we go. So this is it. We'll give him a little extra slack just in case he needs it. And the bottom end here, so we'll leave like that. Okay, but we need to make sure he goes over all the other wires and cables that he needs to. I think this is about right. You can always unplug that and put him over there. But again, there's no need to right now. So just make sure that he is in this guy's area vicinity. Put it in there like that. Doesn't look too bad. Then we'll put these guys back in here. There we go. This is the throttle cable I was telling you about. Put him over. He goes next in there. And then this guy goes next. And then our last one is our brake line. And there it goes. That's it. So that's how we feed our wires cleanly. In fact, we can almost... Oh, there's no clamshell in this guy. I was going to say we could feed him through the clamshell, but that's okay. We just got to be really careful. Let's see here. I want this throttle cable to be over him. That way sort of protect him from the rub, I guess. Oh, sorry. See that? I just put him right underneath our throttle cable. There goes our throttle. Let's see how it is from the inside, where our throttle cable's hanging out. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can pinch him and try to protect the blue wire from, all the nicks of scrapes. Okay, there we go. We gave him a little perfect slack there. We kind of curved him around, so he's kind of protected in the bushels of wire area hanging out with the rest of his friends. So I think they'll be fine, and I think there's no reason for us to keep this open anymore until we change the gauge cluster. So let's go ahead and get this guy pretty much boot it back, right? We could boot it back or suit it up with a silicone suit or a rubber suit. There we go. Let's get him booted back. There we go. All right, there we go. So we change the gauge cluster, then we'll have to take him back off again. But in the meantime, he's no reason to take him off. There we go. We got him suited back. Oh. Nice. That's the way we want to do it. And there's our blue wire that we created from the alarm. So that's hidden there nicely. As well as this guy here shoved in. So that's it. That's pretty much how we can go about and hiding our gauge harness wires and alarm wires, etc. like right there. So it's all busheled back nicely. And the wire is a blue wire. You can't tell, but it's running along these guys here. It's a single wire by itself. And then we can probably consider tapping it somewhere. We can probably even replace one of these green wires with this one, since it's really not utilizing it. I could probably do that, but there's no need to right now. What we'll do is we'll use this length right now to jump wires. So let's go and make a little connecting ends on here. We won't cut this yet, so we're just going to use this as a jump cable as well, so we don't have to go all the way over there. So we're not going to cut it cleanly yet over there. So here we go. Again, I'm only going to take a centimeter. That's it, just to have some contact. Then when we'll come back, I'll go ahead and we'll play jumper cables again with all these things with our jumping wire testers here. So that will be taken care of. And then we're going to utilize the same switch, the blue switch. So I'm going to put these wires away. Put our splicer tool. Do we have it? There we go. You don't need to have a lighter hanging around. That's for safety. I know I'm really bad at that. Put them here. Put my tools there. See, this is all the tools I utilize. So we're not gonna need this guy. Unless we will eventually, but we're not gonna need him right now. We'll eventually when we actually know exactly where our solder should be. So we'll have to redo some solder again. In the meantime, we're going to look into getting that switch corrected. Oh, this is a little guiding rod here. So yeah, so now we got our blue wire from the alarm pulled out to the harness area. So I'll save it here just in case we need to jump it closer to anywhere the solenoid or wherever the switch may be. Possibly, we'll think about that. And when we're going to do blade bleaks, I'm just going to go and tighten this guy down real quick. That way I can use them to lever. So I can be able to break the bleed. I'll turn the handlebars like this. So the brake caliper is going to spill a little bit. So we want to make sure. Might even take the switch off just to avoid any spill to get on here. Our new controller. But we'll have to tighten this down so we can keep on pushing this. In fact, he's already tightened enough really. We don't really have to worry about it. So yeah, he's good enough. But we can tighten more. We don't want to lose. So that's come back after we try to troubleshoot a little bit more of the alarm situation. In fact, here, let's do it real quick. Now that we have our tail light fixed, maybe the loop that we created might work now with our current switch. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and pull that yellow wire, our testing cable. There we go. He's pulled out right from the get-go. All right, so here we go. We're connecting this wire here. Now, I'm not sure nothing's really different other than the fact that we're just again tapping into the yellow wire again like we did already. But let's see. We'll put a little fuse there to make the jumper open. One of these ones. See, I found all three of them back now. When you don't need it, when you're wrapping up your day, that's when you find things. All right, here we go. So we can start from this side here. Okay, we need to get to that orange wire. Definitely not the skunk wire, I don't think. Okay, there we go. I think he's stabbed in there. Or is he? It's a little harder to tell. Maybe come from the other side. Either way, they're both the same continuity. Okay, we'll go from the top. How about that? You guys see him? We'll go from the top here, the orange. Sorry. There we go. Just squeeze them. I'm sure there's contact. All right, so here we go. This is a blue wire now. It's been properly soldered on there, on that other end. We're just make sure this has contact. There we go. Now, so the blue wire of our remote alarm is tapped into the red and yellow wire. You can see here. It's in there. It's in on one side at least. There you go. Stuffed it in there just to double check. Okay, let's turn it on. First of all, unlock it. Okay, you can see the blinker. And let's hit this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see if we can put our kill switch on. That helps. Gauge clusters on. Kill switch. Oh, it is on the on position. Well, let's turn it off. Let's see if we can do one way or the other. It's still in the alarm here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nope. Oh, that's arming it, sorry. Okay, let's take it off. Our keys to make sure. Kill switches. Let's leave it on. I thought I had it on, but okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay, let's hit kill switch off. And let's hit our alarm. Unlock it first. 1, 2, 3. Nope. See, there we go. We tried that method now. So the blue wire's there for us, but unfortunately. But again, we haven't tried the other method here. We're going to use this guy and manipulate him. So we're hoping to build a kill switch here as well as maybe a third blue wire here. We'll see if that's a possibility that might work. So yeah, you can see here it works everything. The brake lights. I'll even put my keys on here. Turn on the kill switch. The whole works. And let's see if we can start it with like that. 1, 2, 3. Nope. And you can see here the tail light. See the brake lights? I'm going to hit the brake lever. You can see here, this is with the brake lever. Or 1 second. 1, 2, 3 with the brake lever. See how much brighter it is? So our tail light's still working. Everything's circularly connected somewhat. Only thing I can think of, again, we didn't put the auto enricher anymore because we don't have a CVK card. We have a PWK card. That might be a possibility of short circuiting somewhat too. But we'll figure out the alarm situation at the remote start. Maybe we have to manipulate this guy and use this 3 and so forth. So tune in. Let me go and turn this off. We can fire up the scooter for the sake of firing it up, right? All right, make sure this time my oil cap is tight. All right, so there we go. This guy's coming off. We'll put him back on just for putting him on. In fact, here, I'll show you the continuity on this guy. You'll see him all of a sudden read. All of a sudden read 12 or whatever the battery voltage is. So you guys can see that I'm not making up things. So here we go. So this again is coming from the blue wire, right? Blue wire coming from our alarm, remote starts. So I'm just gonna, here we go, I'll put him in the positive lead. And then you can just find a ground or something. Okay, so he's connected to the junction. This is the blue wire. The blue wire is coming straight from our remote alarm. You can see what happens when I push the switch in a second here. Let me put this to somewhere ground. Right now we painted everything so we can't have a ground somewhere, but I think we can do it here. Here, let me get another alligator clip. That way I don't have to mess around with trying to fiddle around wires to get in. We'll take another black wire. All right, so there we go. There we go. Ooh, it's getting warm today. All right, so you can ground anywhere here. I'll just ground it here where all the bolts are and stuff. All right, so you can hear me on the remote. You're gonna see me switch, okay? See, right now the blue wire is registering nothing. Again, this is the blue wire that we tapped into straight to the alarm remote right there. It's going into the harness, but that's from the alarm directly to the remote. And right now it's connected to the same blue wire, just coming from the top handlebar area, the same blue wire. And we also got our little ground probe here, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys here. This is what the blue wire should do when you actually hit that little thunderbolt signal on your remote start key. 1, 2, 3. What? Didn't jump. 1, 2, 3. See that? It jumped. You got that burst of voltage, right? And that's what actually sends a signal to go ahead and start your scooter for you, but it didn't. I'm gonna push it again. 1, 2, 3. See that? 12.91 volts. Good. The blue wire is connected. Do it again. 12.88. See? Nothing. When you arm it, nothing. Unlock it, nothing. And maybe if you hit the alarm button here, yeah, nothing. Nothing. Okay, I'll unlock it. That's meaning the alarm is going off, but we don't have the speaker hooked on, so all you hear is click, click. Okay, now check this out. The minute you hit the ignition start button, 1, 2, see that burst right there, 12.93 volts. That's again coming from the blue wire. And our ground is good, our blue wire is good. That means it's making good contact to the alarm remote. However, whatever it's not doing is triggering this little switch here to say, hey, look, it's just the same as me pushing you. I'm giving you a 12 or a positive battery voltage of 13 volts or 12.94, whatever close to the battery volt for you to hit this guy for me. but it's not doing it, so we'll have to do it on our own. Let's fire up the scooter. Well, I'm going to fire up the scooter. We're going to see how the blue voltage reacts. I mean, the blue wire react. I don't think it'll do anything because it's not being triggered. But here you go. It's still connected, right? Okay, so this is the blue wire directly to a remote alarm start. However, since we're not using it to really start a scooter, I'm going to go ahead and hold the brake lever here. This kill switch is on, I believe. Yep, it's on. Okay, you can see if it bursts or anything like that, right? 1, 2, 3. There you go, look. 1 second pulse, nothing happens to the blue wire. However, if I push it, still nothing happens. It's just gonna give me voltage here. Okay, here we go, I'll push it anyway. Okay, so it's starting, and we have the key in there, right? Here you go, I can take out my key, that's the only thing I can do. 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2. See, when the scooter is starting now, it doesn't give the signal to send the pulse because it's not doing it for us here. See, I pushed it 1, 2. But if I unlock it right now, it'll kill the scooter. But what I can do is take a key out because of this setting. Do that. Now, even with the key on, even with the key in the on position, I can still kill it though. Check it out. There you go. I'll hit the unlock button here. You guys can see it. 1, 2. There you go. However, now that it's unlocked, I can try to start it. But it was not going to start, but you can see the pulse, the voltage. It's like it's intermittent here. Okay, let me unlock it completely. Okay, let's do this again. Let's try to see if we can get the battery voltage. Ready? Not sure why it's reading negative. Oh, yeah, it's not going to read anything because the wire is disconnected. So let me go and connect the battery wire again, the negative ground. Maybe that's probably the reason why I couldn't push it again, get it a little even more burst. So let me go and connect that, make double check. Sorry about that. All right, let's go and start the scooter again. Here we go. Now you're going to watch if it bursts. I'm going to hold the brake lever. Okay, focus on that. Here you go, 1, 2, 3. See, nothing happening to our wire. However, let's see if we can push the little thunder button here. Ready? The remote start button. 1, 2, 3. See, it still doesn't send a pulse. Oh, there you go. It sent a pulse, 13.12. So even with the scooter starting, it sends a pulse. Now I'm going to go ahead and unlock it or turn off the alarm. Let's go and do this. Hit the signal. So it'll send a pulse regardless if the scooter's starting or not when you hit that. There you go. See, 12.94 volts. That's it. So we know that this wire is good. The blue wire is good. It's doing its pulse part, but however, we're not able to configure it where it hits this switch button supposedly for us instead of us doing it, or even disabling the kill switch so it can actually do it. So hopefully we can figure this out with the new remote, and that's what I'm going to come back to. Okay. I hope you guys can catch you guys again in the next video. Michael from NCY Store.